name's Lily-Rae and I am 11 years old. I am partially sighted, which a lot of people look at me, which is something that I really notice. I am not fully blind, which is very interesting to a lot of people. If you see someone with a cane, it doesn't mean they're fully blind. It means they could be partially sighted, they could have a bit of vision, they could have anything above that. And I'm also learning something called Braille, which is basically these dots which you feel which make different words and numbers and letters.
Tell me about your bucket list then. What made you want to start it?
My main idea was the Northern Lights. I've always loved space. I've never said I hated space. It's one of my favourite things ever.
What else is in the bucket list then? Because I know you're going to Northern Lights in March now, aren't you? What else do you want to do and see?
Pet some tigers and lions because I love cats and they're just basically larger cats. And also go to Africa and maybe go on a safari because I love animals. Honestly, I absolutely adore them.
I've also heard as well that you received a donation and a message and a video as well from someone who's quite famous. Can you tell me who that is and what was your reaction when you found out?
We were shocked. We were just mind blown that the Kate Winslet messaged us. If you ever see me or hear my name being called by anyone, you can come up to me and talk to me if you want, because I love pets, so I might come and stroke your dog. I don't mind telling people about my condition if they ever wanted to.
So people can only approach you if they have a dog or a cat, basically.
No, they can approach me whenever they want.
Hi, so my name's Emma Merchant and I am the mother of Lily-Rae. We are a great team. It's been just me and her for the last 10 years, so we've got a great relationship and obviously rely on each other for a lot of support, not financially, but physically and emotionally and mentally. We're there for each other, and she's just a special little girl.
What was it like for both of you to find out about her condition?
Eventually, when we initially got the first diagnosis last November of her having juvenile macular dystrophy, it was a relief in the sense that we had a name for it and that we knew that we weren't going crazy and that she did have something wrong. It also meant that we were able to get more support through the school and through the council. However, over the last year, and we got the Stargardt's diagnosis last December, it had deteriorated to a point that we knew we needed to kind of pick up the pace. And that's when it kind of dawned on me that she's got all and I'd been picking her brain and quietly asking her, well, what could we do? What would you like? And then obviously she's now fully aware of what her condition is and the prospects of it. And I said, look, I'm going to put a GoFundMe page up. What can we do? And then loads more stuff came out. Northern Lights was the top, always has been.
Did you ever expect all this, attention, all this reaction and support since you opened and started that GoFundMe page?
Not at all. It was the dream. It was this could happen. I've heard of it happening to other people. But to actually see it happen, not just obviously the amazing donation from Kate Winslet, but your ordinary person that's just seen our story and has given me that validation that it is something out of the ordinary and people want to help. And that's just been absolutely amazing. To see the generosity of people is astounding.
And you mentioned Kate Winslet there. What was it like to receive a message and a donation? And I've heard also a video which is being kept private, which is fine, but what was it like to receive all of that? That's just brilliant.
So having the donation in itself was one thing, but then to have the email, the personal email, and then for it not to just stop there and it being thank you very much, she's done her piece. She's replied again and said she's going to send us some photographs of when they went to see the Northern Lights.
What's been the latest then? I've heard that you've got the Northern Lights secured.
It looks like we have. I've reached out to a company and they've kind of put us a package together so we can get out there in March, because otherwise we're going to have to wait till next year, till later this year. So we're trying to get in there as quick as we can. So yeah, we'll be sledding with huskies, which are her favourite animal, and hopefully seeing the Northern Lights from the glass dome. To me and her, it's me and her. It's us. This is just our norm, and she impresses me every day with what she can achieve, and that attitude of positivity. We've had that from the beginning. That's something that we've strived to continue. We have our bad days. Don't get me wrong. We do have bad days, but with the support of people like my parents and her dad's side of the family, it's just lots of positivity, lots of we can do anything, you can do anything. So that's, I think, really given her that drive to keep going.